Hey trainers, what's up and welcome back to the lab. My name is Professor Howie, as always, and I hope you're all having a great day. Today, we are checking out a community member submitted deck. That would be Vwa's Hisuian Zoroark VStar deck. Now this deck, it's fun. It's a little bit trolly, but when you're hitting for 330 damage on it, you're laughing your way all the way to the bank. So let's go ahead and check out what makes this deck tick. So here we have the star of the deck, Hisuian Zoroark VStar. Colorless Pokemon, meaning he has fighting weakness, 270 HP, so on the lower end of the VStar HP levels. 2 colorless energies gives you Ticking Curse. This attack does 50 damage for each of your Pokemon with damage counters onto it, meaning 5 times 6, if you have damage counters on all your Pokemon, is 300. Choice Belt, making it hit 330. Very strong, although the condition to get it there is a little bit hard. Luckily, there's a lot of cards that we have in this deck that'll help us fix that. And his V-Star power, Phantom Star, is a great ability. Once during your turn, discard your hand and draw 7. It is basically a V-Star power that is a professor's research, and that cannot be understated how good that is. Now, he evolved from Zoroark V, 210 HP, again weaker on the HP side, colorless, again weak to fighting, but this Pokemon has 2 attacks that make it really awesome to start with. So for the first one, Void Return, it does 30 damage, and you may also switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, meaning you can have this Pokemon out and then hit for 30 or 60, depending if you have Choice Belt, and switch it out with something you don't mind losing. Then Shadow Cyclone is 3 colorless energies for 130 damage, but you move an energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon, meaning you're not wasting an energy putting 3 energies on this thing. And if you have 2 DTEs on this thing, you're still hitting for 90 while powering up another Hisuian Zoroark, basically for free, even though not really, but you understand what I'm saying. You're not wasting those energies. Now, in this deck, we have quite a few secondary attackers, such as Empoleon V with Emperor's Eyes. As long as this is the active spot, your opponent's basic Pokemon that have abilities with no rule box, so Comfeys, not Radiant Pokemon, not V Pokemon, you take away their abilities, basically, what I'm trying to say, which is a great way to shut down Lost Box decks. Comfeys can't get them their cards they need. Awesome, that's basically what this card's in here for. With 1 water energy and 2 colorless, you get Swirling Slice for 130 damage, and you may move an energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. So you're powering up while you're hitting for 130. Again, with the double colorless, you can move that from this to one on your bench. It's pretty good. A Raikou is another one of our secondary attackers. This is a great card to start with Fleet-Footed. If this card's in the active, once during your turn, you may draw a card from your deck. And then for 1 lightning energy, 1 colorless energy, you get Lightning Rondo. 20 damage and 20 more damage for each benched Pokemon, hitting up to a maximum of 220 damage, 250 with Choice Belt. Also, this card has weakness against Lugia. So as long as there are 7 benched Pokemon in play, you have one-shot knockout on Lugia V-Star with Raikou V. Very strong. And Drapion V is going to round out the secondary attackers in this deck. And again, this card is only here to stop Mew VMAX because of his ability Wild Style. Your Pokemon's attack costs 1 colorless energy less for each of your opponent's Single Strike, Rapid Strike, and Fusion Strike Pokemon in play. Most Mew people use only Fusion Strike Pokemon, so if they flood their bench, you get a free knockout on a Mew VMAX with Drapion V. So leading off our supporter cards, we of course have Crobat V with Dark Acid. Once you play this from your hand to your bench, you may draw until you have 6 cards in your hand. Can't be understated how good will be missed in the rotation. We're also bringing along Luminion. You play this card from your hand to your bench, and then you may search for any supporter card in your deck, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle your deck. Great way to get out the boss's order you need, the professor's research you need. There's a lot of uses for this, and it's very good. Now, Manaphy's here to help the bench stay healthy because we are weakening our own Pokemon. We don't want to make it too easy for the opponent to be able to snipe us out. So Manaphy's here to keep our damaged boys safe. And then we have Diancie, not a bad card to start. With Princess's Curtain, as long as this Pokemon is in the active, whenever your opponent plays a supporter card from their hand, prevent all effects of that card done to your benched basic Pokemon. It can be pretty good. I'm pretty sure this works on Boss's Order. I'm sure it works on a few others, but I think that's the main one. Super awesome. And then also you get Spike Draw for 1 colorless energy, does 20 damage, but you draw 2 cards while hitting for 20. So you're just kind of pinging them, but you're drawing 2, which is the main draw to that move. It's very good, especially if you start with this. A Radiant Hawlucha is here to give us an extra 30 damage to opponents' active VMAX Pokemon. This is kind of in case we don't get our choice belt. This is in case we're going up against a Cure and VMAX and we need to hit 340. There's a lot of reasons to use this, but those are the main ones. And finally, we have Gengar. Now, we're not breaking Ghastly or Haunter because of this Pokemon's ability. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your discard, you may put it onto your bench with 3 damage counters on it. This, combined with a couple trainer cards that let us move around our damage counters, is what we're going to be using mainly to be powering or to be damaging our own Pokemon to power up our Zoroark VStar. That, along with the Stadium, is going to be able to be a very consistent way to damage our own Pokemon to be hitting those massive numbers. So yeah, those are the Pokemon of the deck. It's fun, okay? This deck, it's a little bit to wrap your mind around. At least it was a little bit for me to wrap my mind around, right? But I had a really good time with this deck. At first I hated this deck. I'm not gonna lie to you. But as I went on to play more games and understand the little nuances to the deck, it became a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy it. Let me go ahead and explain the trainers to you, and then we'll get into a couple matches. Damage Pump. So this is a huge card for us in this. You can move up to 2 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to any of your other Pokemon. So that Gengar we're putting on the bench with 3 damage counters, 2 of those can go to 2 of your other damage counters, spreading out the damage to be 10 on each. 1 damage counter. They're not too damaged, and you're getting all the benefits. Damage Pump is very important in this deck. Evolution Instance allows you to grab out your evolution Pokemon, such as your Gengar, or maybe your Hisuian Zoroark VStar. You're playing the game, I'm not. Shoot, you make your own choice. Quick Ball's here to thin out our hand and to also grab out any basics we might need. Trekking Shoes is a good way to get through your deck, because you only have a couple of like one-shot blow through your deck cards, and once you use those, there's not a lot of draw in this deck. So Trekking Shoes allows you to get at least 2 cards deeper, which is not bad at all. Ultra Balls are here to let us grab any Pokemon we might need. Luminian, Crobat could really get us out of a pickle. Maybe you need an evolution. I don't care what you need, just pick one. And also, it lets you thin out your hand by 2 cards. Now, Gapejaw Bog is another card that makes this deck tick. This is a very important card. You put it in play whenever you put a basic Pokemon from your hand onto the bench. 2 damage counters go on it, which isn't bad for you, but it could be very annoying for your opponent. So we take a couple of these in case we're not getting our Gengars into the discard. We're not getting our damage pumps. Now, of course, you know we have boss's orders in this deck. This is so we can pick and choose what Pokemon we want to take out. And also, if we're getting a little bit of trouble setting up, we can also force out Pokemon they might not want out in the active to slow down our opponent. Marnie, another great card that will be missed. Both players shuffle their hand and then put it at the bottom of their deck. The player that plays it draws 5. The player that played against draws 4. If you're looking for a card to replace Marnie in the rotation, I would look at a couple things. Judge, number 1. Number 2 would be Roxanne. And number 3, I would look into Iono. She's going to be a new card. She's crazy. Look into Iono. That is going to be our new Marnie. It is so good. Melanie's here in case we have any water energies in the discard. We can attach it to an RV Pokemon just to draw 3 cards. A quick way for energy acceleration as well as draw. Very strong. Professor's Research, one of my favorite cards. Discard your whole hand, draw 7. Not too bad. Really good way to just trash a bunch of junk cards you have. Really good way to dig deeper into your deck to find your solutions to your problems. Serena's here. I love Serena. She's very cool. So you discard up to 3 cards from your hand. You have to at least discard 1, and then you draw until you have 5 in your hand. Or you may switch out one of your opponent's active benched V Pokemon. I love this card because it is a draw card as well as a disruption card all in one. And you can use it in any situation you want, and it's very good like that. I really like how flexible this card is. Air Balloon's here so we can go ahead and do some switching shenanigans. Choice Belt's here because we really love hitting that extra 30 damage. Now, Aurora Energies are here because they count as any energy type, meaning we can power up any of our Pokemons in a pinch. Gengar if we need to, Empoleon, it doesn't matter. Any of the cards that have an energy cost that takes an actual energy, Aurora Energy will fill with a double turbo energy. Not bad. Makes you discard a card if you play it from your hand. So just keep that in mind when you're using it. Of course, we're bringing double turbo energies. It takes away 20 of your attack. So you're hitting for what, 310 maybe? Radiant Hawlucha is making you hit up back up to 340. But it lets you charge up your Hisuian Zoroark VStar in 1 turn, which is, you can't ask for anything better than that. And then we're bringing a couple water energies to help out the Empoleon and to get used to the Melanie. And that's it. That's the deck. So thank you again to Voix for recommending this deck and giving me the deck list. I did enjoy it quite a bit, although as you probably saw on the live stream, it took me a while. But let's go ahead and see how it performed in a couple of matches. Let's go check it out. This episode of ayyHowie's Deck Breakdowns was filmed in front of a live studio audience. If you would like to be part of the audience, please visit twitch.tv/ayyHowie from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. PST on Tuesdays. Thank you. Want to lead Empoleon or let's lead Raikou? Yeah, I'm down with what I just did. Cool. Evo Incense. Let's go ahead and Fleet-Footed first. Another Evo Incense. Cool. Let's go ahead and Trekking Shoes. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. We'll go ahead and attach an energy here. We'll go ahead and attach the air balloon here. I don't think I want to put that out. I think I'm just going to end turn there. Next turn, we'll think about what we're going to do. Not really sure what I want to do yet. Try to get Lightning Rondo up, because he's going to totally flood his bench, and if he does that, I'll do the same. Probably grab out both. Maybe if I draw into an Ultra Ball, I can grab out both Gengars with Evo Incense, which would be hype, because then I can get rid of like 1, 2, 3, 4 cards in my hand. Puts on the Fusion Strike. Probably going to Energy Mix here. Yeah. I'm actually not doing like any damage to this thing. That's crazy. Choice Belt, huh? I want to just grab out a Gengar, I guess. Let's throw the Empoleon down. Oh, I missed. I misclicked. That was a misclick, guys. Never happened. I was just going a little bit too fast, sorry. That's okay. I didn't like where that was going anyway. Ooh. This is an old school song, man. Oh, I love this song. Heads. You want to hear something crazy? I broke my Xbox. Real Big Fish is awesome, but my Xbox's HDMI cord got kicked out from the HDMI port while we were moving, and my HDMI port is just shredded. Which is, it's like a $200 fix, so at least I don't have to go look that hard, I guess, for the fix. But I'm just a little salty about it. They just put Guilty Gear on Game Pass. I was playing Guilty Gear on my couch. It was awesome. I loved it. Now I can't do it. A second Hisuian Zoroark? We'll hold on that one. Oh my gosh. What's Trekking Shoes? Yeah, I would like to put that in my hand. Let's go ahead and put this Zoroark out. Just gonna end turn. There's nothing else I really do here. I have Quick Ball, I have Serena. Let's see, we could evolve the Hisuian Zoroark. We could Choice Belt. We can go ahead and Serena almost everything. We can get a Crobat going after the Serena. We can use Phantom Star. The thing is, I would like to start putting damage counters out. I don't want to get rid of this damage pump either. Dude, I looked it up. It's above my pay grade, and I'm pretty handy. Like, I solder with drones. I mod Game Boys. I'm pretty handy, if I may say so myself. And too much. It was too much for me. It was scary. So what we do in this turn is we Trekking Shoes, then we Evo Incense for Hisuian Zoroark VStar. Grab that. We use this VStar ability. Hopefully we get something. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't want to break my Xbox and have to drop more money on it, especially when they're this hard to find. Yeah, I'll put that in my hand. We're going to go ahead and Choice Belt into Evo Incense. We're just going to lose this damage pump. It's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and hit the Phantom Star right here. Just toss the rest of our hand away. I did not get what I was looking for, unfortunately, but we got Drapion, which is pretty big. We can go ahead and do that. We can do this. We can do this. That's like all I can do, though. I mean, I should probably put an energy on him in the turn. Yeah. Okay. Not great, but not poor either. I'm kind of hoping he puts out a bunch of more Pokemon so I can just start Drapioning him. Because I've had this happen to me so many times, and I want to do it to people. Alright, Crymomatic comes out. Second Genesect, sure. Fusion Strikes, 2 more cards. VMAX coming out. I only need him to put out 1 more card. 1 more card is all I need. Come on. Come on. 1 more card. 1 more Genesect. Come on, just put it down. Put out 1 more Genesect. Do it, coward. Do it. Do it. Come on, do it. Serena? Come on. Come on. Double Turbo. Come on. Put it down. Put it down. Come on. Evo Incense, okay. For Mew VMAX, sure. Okay, put down the Mew. The Mew goes down. The Mew goes down. Right now. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Give it to your height, Anakin. Make me stronger. He's not gonna do it. But at least he can attack next turn. Alright, let's see what we draw into. A Marnie? Great. Let's go ahead and not put down the Drapion yet. Let's damage pump into the Marnie. Loses the Mew VMAX. That's good. Oh, my favorite card, Gape Jaw Bog. Go ahead and put that one down. Let's go ahead and put the Choice Belt down. Quick Ball the Serena. To grab out the Drapion and just sit on it. We'll go ahead and play the Crobat. Yes, please. Are you kidding me? No energy? Nope. Okay. That's sick. That's all I can do. Holy moly, man. This sucks. There we go. There we go. We can swing. He can't take knockout here, unfortunately. If he has multiple... What is going on? what is he doing, man? He is not drawing any Mews, is he? It's really unfortunate. Cram? Dude, this guy is getting orange. This guy's getting RNG'd so hard right now. Quick Ball. Okay, he's getting another Mew. Huge. Wait. Yeah, there's another Mew. Okay, totally cool. I guess he could retreat into this Mew. If he does that, what do I... It depends what I draw into, actually. Because I have, what? 50, 100, 150, 200, 250 damage? Like, I have knockout. I can boss out the Mew if I draw into an energy. Wow, it worked. I'm going to go ahead and... Let's go ahead and boss out the Mew. I have a plan for this. Taking Curse. I just don't want him to get any more Mew VMAXs into play. And he already has... I think he has enough cards for me to take advantage of Drapion still. So he takes knockout here. We put out Crobat, put the Air Balloon down the Drapion. We're hitting for a lot of damage. It's going to be good. He powered tablets for some reason. Fusion Strike System. Oh, he's probably just to thin out his hand a little bit. Dude, this guy's getting RNG'd so hard. What's in his discard? Are a bunch of Muse? No, not a bunch. Not even one. There's only Muse in here. Second Muse there. Like, what's happening? Is everything for him prized? This is really funny. Alrighty, he gets 2 prizes. And we will pick up 3 prizes right here. Crobat out. Don't care. Let's go ahead and put the air balloon down here. Let's go ahead and play the Drapion. Let's go ahead and retreat for you. And let's go ahead and hit that dynamic tail for 440 damage. And let's just go ahead and put that 60 like right here on the Radiant Hawlucha. I don't care. And we go ahead and get 3 prizes, just like that. What a game. Marnie, Gengar, Gapejaw, Bog. Gape-Ba-Jog. I cannot say that word, man. Alright, what's next? What's next? Hit me with it. Hit me with your best shot. Alright, he gets a second energy out onto the Genesect, but sadly, he cannot do anything with it. That was the loudest sound in the world. Okay. Actually, I just need 1 energy to go ahead and hit Dynamic Tail, don't I? So let's just take Knockout here. GG's, well played. Wow. That worked out really well. That was fun. Cool. Nice. We take those. All right, we lead with the Zoroark. We like that. We got Quick Ball for the Gengar, as well as a Damage Pump. Honestly, there's quite a few things we could do. We could go ahead and Quick Ball the Gengar for Crobat. I think I'm going to do that too. Quick Ball the Gengar for Crobat. Choice Bell onto the Hisuian Zoroark. Draw another 6. Damage Pump. Oh, before drawing 6, Damage Pump. Right? That makes sense. And then what? Void Return. Void Return. Run away. Run away. Aurora Energy is probably for the Archeops. 1 Archeops in the grave. Cool. He just needs 1 more, and then I'm scared. That's all he plays, though. Interesting, interesting. Gapejaw. You can get a Gapejaw Bog. Go ahead and Quick Ball the Gengar. For Crobat. Let's go ahead and pop down the Choice Belt. Let's go ahead and pop down the Gengar. Go ahead and Damage Pump. 10 damage. Crobat. Yeah, draw 4. I got a Raikou. We can put the Raikou out for now. Just Void Return. Do 60 damage. Put out the Raikou. Take any hits for us in case we need to take hits. Also, we get Fleet-Footed next turn. Easy retreat costs as well. Also, next turn, it's doing extra damage because this is Lugia, assuming I can get a water energy into the discard. He's going to go ahead and play the Pump Move, getting rid of my Gape-Ba-Jog. Okay. Gape-Jaw-Bog. I hate that card. So a couple things we can do next turn. I think I know exactly what to do. We evolve, Crobat, and then Phantom Star, right? He's grabbing out an Archeops right now, most likely. Or he's grabbing out a Lugia VStar, and he's going to power up. Nope, he gets the Archeops. That makes sense. Maybe he has a Quick Ball or an Ultra Ball. Quick Ball's the Archeops. Cool. What does he grab out? Luminion? Sure. He must be digging right now. Luminion comes out? Yeah, that makes sense. Luminia Sign? Sure. Wow, this guy really knows how to take his time. I totally missed what that was. What was that? I'm sure we'll see it right now. Powerful energy. Professors. That was professors. No way he doesn't have Lugia VStar in there. Imagine if he didn't, though. Imagine a world where he just happens not to have Lugia VStar in his hand after doing professor's research like that. He's in a quick ball. Drapion? For what? This is fascinating. Oranguru. Oranguru comes out. Primate Wisdom. Ooh, he has to be looking for that Lugia, right? Did you get it? Boy, don't keep us in suspense. Let us know. Read the win. He did not get it. Wow. Huge. That's awful. Okay, all we have to do is take down this Lugia this turn, and we are in a really good place to win. Let's do this. I'm going to Serena first, because I can do it like this. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Trekking shoes. Yep. Air balloon down like that. I can go ahead and Ultra Ball these two away. Grab out a Gengar, I guess. Just for funsies. Crobat. Yes, I would like to use Dark Acid. Gapejaw Bog comes back out. Let's use a Fleet-Footed right here. Radiant Hawlucha. I don't think we really need to use that card right now. Let's go ahead and Ultra Ball the Gengar and the Radiant Hawlucha away. And we'll go ahead and grab out Hisuian Zoroark V. We'll get this thing in play. And then we will use Phantom Star. Get rid of the rest of our hand. We finally got the double turbo energy I was looking for. Double turbo. Choice Belt. We can go ahead and damage pump 10 damage onto the Crobat. We can then go ahead and retreat for the Hisuian Zoroark VStar. Evolution Incense for next turn. And I just hit the Ticking Curse for 310 damage. Easy. Boom. Huge damage coming out. And we go ahead and take 2 prizes. And now, next turn, he can't get his Archeops into play, which is pretty big. And we're just chilling at this point. Absolutely chilling. Now, next turn, we're probably going to put the water energy onto the Raikou. Probably find an Aurora energy somewhere. I'm assuming we have quite a few. Oh, he has a Radiant Charizard in the back. Interesting. But he's giving me the Luminion. That's what's crazy. I'm going to take that Luminion happily. Wow, that's kind of insane. He just is going to give me that thing. There's Lugia? Sure. Okay, Lugia comes out. I mean, if I draw... Do I have another bosses in here? Yeah, if I draw into a bosses, I'll pull the Lugia out, I mean, but... I can take the knockout if I want. I suppose I should put the energy onto the Hisuian Zoroark VStar, right? It really depends what I draw into. If I draw into an Aurora energy, I'll probably put the Aurora energy right here. But we do get Marty, unfortunately. Let's see what we draw. We do get the Aurora energy, which is quite nice. We can go ahead and Aurora energy for... That's fine. We Gapejaw Bog. We Aurora energy the Quick Ball away. We Marnie. I think. Really depends. Gets a double turbo down. Does he retreat here? That's weird. I'm so confused, man. Okay. Diancie. Let's go ahead and Gapejaw. Let's go ahead and Aurora energy right here. Doesn't really matter what we trash, does it? Let's go ahead and Marnie. We got a second Aurora Energy for this, which is pretty good. We also got this as well. And I suppose I could just drop the Manaphy down. But I don't think he has anything that hits my bench. I'm not really worried about that. I think I just Ticking Curse and call it a day. Taking another knockout. Another 2 prizes in the bag. 1, 2. And we drew into a Water Energy, which is huge. The Raikou can come out, take knockouts. It doesn't really matter. He doesn't take knockout with Combustion Blast here. He's actually missing 10 damage, which is big. Big deal. There's the Lugia VStar finally coming out. Now it can take a knockout. Fair. I just need a bosses right now, right? Yeah, 1 bosses and I win the game. Let's see if he puts an energy onto Radiant Charizard. I mean, it would make sense to. Yeah. Still doesn't have knockout though, unless he gets a choice belt. But the thing is, I don't want to knock out the Radiant Charizard next turn. That's my big thing. I want to knock out that. But if I take the Radiant Charizard out with Hisuian Zoroark, he'll probably bring that out, take that out, then I bring out the Raikou and take knockout. I don't think I can lose this at this point. You know? Yeah, I don't think there's any way I lose this at this point. Trekking Shoes? Looking for another double turbo energy? No, thank you. Another damage pump. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and hit the Marnie. There's the double turbo energy I've been looking for. Trekking Shoes one more time. Yep. Yep. I think we just win here, actually. Actually, I can't use it. Never mind. I lied. Let's hit Ticking Curse. Right, it's only 1 card. I was trying to take 2 prizes. I was like, give me the second prize. So we lose Zoroark and we win. That's basically how this next turn goes for us. And I think we have a couple Gengars in here, so even if he does boss something out, we still will have knockout with the Gengar, yeah. And we have Gape Jaw Bog in play, so we play Empoleon for the maximum damage if we want to. Oh, he's bossing out my no energy Hisuian Zoroark V. Cool. Does he have knockout on this? He might. He definitely has knockout on this. I wonder why he did that. That's really interesting. Anyway, let's make sure. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 40, 60, 80, 200. Yeah, we have knockout. We definitely have knockout. Takes knockout on my little dude. Okay. We'll go ahead and grab out this Gengar. Do I have another Gengar in there? I do not, but we have the Empoleon, so it doesn't really matter. And then we'll go ahead and do 440 damage. Take a knockout. GG's well played. Nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, trainers, as you can see, when this deck gets set up and going, it is near unstoppable like a runaway train. It is a lot of fun, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys are going to give this deck a try, and what are some cards you would replace into the deck to make it work during the rotation. I know we are losing Crobat, we're losing Evolution Incense and Quick Ball, so what are some cards that you would add to make this deck still be able to function? I'm very curious. Let me know in the comments below. Well, trainers, thank you for coming by the lab today. My name has been Professor Howie, as always, and I hope you all did enjoy your stay. If you don't mind wiping your feet on that red subscription button on your way out the door, I would really appreciate that. I can't believe that we've already hit 2,000 subscribers. We've been doing the YouTubes for almost 11 months, not even a year yet. And you guys pushed me over the 2K limit. Thank you all so much for the support. Thank you all. I am actually very I can't believe we hit this milestone so quickly. I'm extremely humbled by it. So thank you all. I hope I can keep putting out videos for you. Remember, I am still moving. If videos are coming out at weird times, if I'm not getting videos out or streaming all the time, I'm packing. I'm moving like 1,000 miles, guys. Give me a break, okay? But thank you all for coming to the lab today. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you have a great day. I can't wait to see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.